This is the Woodland Tales Floral die set. There's 5 different cutting dies in the set to create the floral, the center, as well as the stems. I'm using some ink around the edges of my die cuts to give it a little bit of visual dimension. This is an interference ink, so it's also going to add a little bit of shimmer. You could leave the die cuts on their own without ink in them, but I always love when you do some inking on die cuts, how it just adds and enhances them. There's also a die in here that creates some really tiny pieces, and they're like folds in the petals. When Spellbinders makes dies and there's pieces that layer on top and you do the die cutting, it leaves a little groove or a little indent where those pieces go, so it's really easy to know exactly where they get placed. I like to use a liquid glue to assemble them together to make sure that I have a little bit of wiggle room. And then I also like to use my fingers to curl the petals up on the upper part just to give it some visual dimension as well. The leaves on this die cut are only on one side, but you can easily cut them off the stem and add them to the other side if you want to add leaves behind the other side. And here I've used the entirety of the die, but you could also use the floral only for a fantastic look.